frame. As soon as he goes to the frame, I'll grab that wrist, grab my own wrist, put his hand on the floor. I want the back of his wrist on the floor. Naturally, their hand will be like this. So it'll be hard for me to put it on. I want to de-accelerate the motorbike. Keep the back of his wrist on the floor, and then from here, I'm going to move his elbow towards his hip as this arm is lifting it up. So move it down, and to come up to get the tap. Just like that. So we started off in side control. So I force this arm down, and got my knee over it, boom. So I'm putting it down with this leg, but I want to put it with the other leg. So, with the right over, boom. Just like that. So I was here, as my other foot comes over, that one moves. So now I've got a bit more space to come up. So now, as I'm going to come up here, I'm going to grab him at the back of the tricep, close to his elbow. And I'm just going to lift, as I come up away from him, I've got my blade just on the tricep above his elbow here. I'm just going to squeeze it into me to get a reverse, to get a telephone armbar. Sometimes he'll roll up into me. Boom, like this. So now there's no space for me to do that. As I'm trying to do it here, it's into my body, so I haven't got space to hyperextend his arm. So here now, my foot's already up, I'm securing the arm, I'm going to step all the way around. I'm going to grab his leg. So from here, I'll step all the way around, grab his knee pads, sit straight back into the normal armbar. Let's say he's not going to let me get the hand nicely, so I'll be a bit nasty. Knee or chest, slide it off your shoulder. His arm trapped, switch over, I'm up here. This time he's done this. He's thrown the arm down straight away. So now I'm not going to get the arm bar. I could potentially still try to step around for it, but here, with the arm nice and bent, he's setting up the Kimura for me already. So my hand's going to change now. This hand's going to go through. I'll cut through the hand, that's going to go on his wrist. Just sit on his head if you want. I need to break the grip. So let's say each whatever he wants here. So now, just pulling up is not going to be sufficient because his fingers are going all the way around. Where his grip is weak, is if I pull him out that way. So that's the first thing to do. I'll lift it up here, I'll yank it across here first. Now I've got to keep it up because if I keep it down, as I come back, he's going to grab it again. Okay, so as you whack it up, bring it up to 90 degrees. I want his elbow on my chest, I want his arm to be at 90 degrees. Obviously I ensure it with my own wrist to wrist, keeping it here. From here now, I'll try to rotate it around all the way to get the tap. And if you want, if you're Khalil, you don't like people, you can just fall to the side, cross your legs over his neck, give it a little squeeze. It's a nasty one. So this is basic stuff. And as it comes around, I want my shin to be in his armpit. My hand is going to grab one of his legs. So as this leg steps around, grab his leg, I'm just going to rotate my arm, sit back here, keeping everything nice and tight. That foot stays on that side, this stays on this side, and I'll slowly come down to get the standard armbar. If his arm is bent like this, I will just turn it around. You want the thumb facing up. Bring it on the chest, squeeze up the knees, lift up your hips as you pull down to get nice and tight. So I'm get my arm over here, pushing into my knees, pushing into his head. I'm squeezing his head between my knee and my elbow, just to give him something to think about when I get my hand underneath. So I'm leaning over. As you see here, normally my knee is always tight against his hip, and my elbow is normally here to limit his movement. Temporarily, I'll move my knee just so I can get my hand underneath, grab the back of the collar here, keeping it still nice and tight. And now, this hand, once I've got the collar, I'm going to slide my hand across his neck, grab whatever you can grab, put on his knee on the way. And it's the blade of my wrist is going to sort of guillotine him across his neck. If he looks into me, I'm just going to lean into him, otherwise I'll just get here, keeping everything tight, drop your elbow to the floor. Any questions? Yeah. As he passes my guard, he's going to come down, and I go straight to the north south. Here, I'm quite happy here now, because there's not that much pressure compared to side control. Now from here, I'm going to set it up. So one hand, I'm going to grab the back of his collar. My other hand here, I'm stopping him, because he could do the same to me now. So I'm blocking his hand here. So now what I'm doing is, the hand that's holding the collar, I'm using it to block his arm as well now. And I'm just going to wait, I'll try to see what happens. If not, what I want to get the head to the same side of the arm that I'm blocking. And here, very easily, bridging over. And now I'm set, my grips are done. I've already got the back grip, I'm already on top covering his neck, so all I do is I'll come to the side, grab the lapel, boom, put on the submission. So one more time. Here, I'm leaning with him. I don't want him to see what I'm doing. I'll pull out my gi on the side, closer to him. I'm going to pass it to my own hand, so my hand needs to go around his head. I take the hand around his head, boom, pass it to my hand here, nice and tight. The tighter the better. Make sure it's not underneath, try to get it under the chin. Now, I need to free this leg. Easiest way to do it is I can pull as I kick the bottom out, boom. My leg comes up. I'm going to turn around now. I want to put my head on the floor here. Keeping everything tight, hand on the floor, coming around. As my head goes down, I'm pulling on the thing to get the choke. If it's like a loose grip or if they're super strong and they're not tapping, you've got the option of jumping over to this side. And you keep freezing to get the tap on that side. But then I want to see that again.
This is the second one.
This